Happy Saturday of Memorial Day weekend to you all. Just thought I'd show you a little bit about our bagging process here. It's a lot different weather than it was yesterday. Yesterday I was wearing pants and a hooded sweatshirt all day. Today I'm in shorts and a t-shirt and it is hot. It's a big change. There's a lot of wind, a lot of sun, so it's a great day for drying wood. And it's also a great weekend for us to be selling wood. So our process here, like I told you in previous videos, is very simple. With two 5-gallon buckets, the bottom's cut out, use 2 at a time, put them upside down, grab a couple bags out of the box, pull the bags on over the buckets. Flip them back over. Grab some wood, usually an armload to a time. And another piece or two. Try to get a good amount in the bucket. Pull the bucket out. Tie the bag, and then repeat. The bags we buy from Northern Woodsman out of Burlington, Wisconsin. They've been fantastic to deal with. I like their price point, especially if you buy in bulk. They've provided great service, always great follow-up, always provide a tracking number. Almost immediately after you've placed your shipment, you can follow your shipment right to your doorstep. Price-wise, I can't remember exactly. I'd have to go back and look at an invoice. I want to say it's somewhere around 70 cents a bag. We use a 3/4 cubic foot bag, works great for us. End up with about 170 bags out of a quarter wood. Deliver a pretty substantial amount every day for our campground that we take care of, and usually once or twice a week fill up our roadside stand and the convenience store that we take care of. I know the bags don't work for everybody. The bags work well for us. We've tried the bundles, ended up switching to bags. We started out using the bags only for hardwood chunks. We tried that at our roadside stand just because of so many people using smokers now and wood-fired grills. We still do sell some that way. Usually the way I sell them now is I fill up my IBC totes and sell a crate full to a time. Whether it's people that have a small wood stove and they want to use them for home heat, or people use them in a fire pit, or, like I said, smokers and wood-fired grills. Trying to explore some of that market a little bit, and we will be here in the future as far as restaurants. A lot of takeout type barbecue joints around here, especially in the summertime, that have fire pits and smokers that they're cooking on. See if we can't pick up a little more business there if we have time to take care of it for people. Like I said, I know this process doesn't work for everybody. I'd love to hear some comments, some feedback, maybe some of you others that are in the business on how you're doing it. Always up for constructive criticism as well, and always open to new ideas. If there's one thing I've learned in this business, you kind of roll with what the market is, and you kind of roll with what's available. That's what led us to buying this bulk firewood. Like I said in a previous video, the tree length market for hardwood here in the state of Maine has been really tight. It's been a little harder to come by. especially right in our particular part of the state, due to economic times, demand at what there is left for mills. There's less and less loggers all the time, and seems to be more and more of it being bought up by the hardwood pulp mills, which has led to less wood available and a higher price in the market. Guys looking to buy tree length hardwood for firewood. We still will be buying some tree length hardwood. I've got some leads on some. I've made some contacts, but we definitely needed to make sure we could take care of supplying the campground that we deal with. That's #1 priority. Also have a lot of residential customers. I do have wood on hand, and I will be taking care of them as well. The bulk firewood we bought seems to be working out quite well so far. We've probably taken, I'm going to say 4 cords out of that first pile, that first load that we got. First load was pretty dry, pretty well seasoned, and we've had so much sun and wind around here lately that it's really finishing off the process. There is a lot of debris in it. That is one thing I've noticed. I think it was probably all run up into a pile, and I'm going to guess loaded with a front end loader. I don't think it went through any kind of cleaner, which is okay. Especially being mostly white birch, there is a lot of bark and debris in there. So what I've been kind of doing is kind of going through it and sorting it into IBC totes. Works easier for me to bag out of the IBC totes. I've got the wood sitting there all ready to go. You can kind of see one here behind me, and it helps it dry out a little bit. Also enables me to get the debris out of there. All the wood did go across a firewood processor, and there are a few big ones here and there that need to be resplit. Probably wouldn't need to be resplit for residential home heat firewood, but anybody that's done the bagging, or if you do the bagging, the smaller splits are easier to bag, and the end user, I think, likes them better for use in a campfire. Smaller the wood, the easier it is to burn, the more flame you get. Let's face it, when you have a campfire, you don't want something just sitting there smoldering. You want a nice flame. That way you don't end up with as much smoke. And this wood is really good and dry. The white birch seems to be working out really good. Customers have been really happy with it, and we've been literally selling a pile of it. So I guess I better get to it here, and I'm going to make a few more bags, get a load ready for the campground, get it down there and get it delivered, because they need it. I know I'd said in a previous video I was going to try to get some video or make some content when we went up to the Northeastern Loggers Forest Products Expo. Jacob and I went up. It was a Friday and Saturday event. We went up on Friday afternoon after I got everything taken care of at the campground. And it was so darn windy up there, we couldn't really make any video. I don't think you ever would have been able to hear it. Spent some time at the Fox Forestry booth. Saw Bob Nelson from Metza Machines. Got to meet Joe from Ohio Woodburner. He's a guy here on YouTube, has another channel, Ohio Woodburner. strongly suggest you check him out. And Bob Nelson has a Mets and Machines YouTube channel as well. You should check that out. Both super great guys. Just as nice and easy to deal with in person as they are on YouTube. Definitely genuine. One guy that I didn't get to see, and I wish that I had, was Chris from Wolf Ridge Splitters. He makes a bagging station. Somehow I missed him or missed his booth, and I saw Mike Morgan on Outdoors with the Morgans put out a video. Chris stopped by his place in Pennsylvania on his way home and demonstrated that bagging station. It's a neat rig. I'd strongly encourage you check that out as well if that's something that interests you. I think I'll probably reach out to him, see if that's something that could help our operation. Pretty fond of the bucket trick. Works well for us, but always looking for something that might make it easier, might speed up our process a little bit. Saving on labor seems to be what it's all about right now. It's kind of a neat rig. It flips. It's kind of like the bucket. You put it on an angle, you'd put the wood in and put your bag on over it, flip it upside down and kind of catch your bag on the way down. So it could be something that would really speed our process up. I looked at him on his website. Looks like only a couple 3-week lead time, something like that, but it looks like he's getting a lot of orders for them. So hoping to maybe talk to someone that has one and check that out as well. Like I said, always looking to speed up the process. I think I better get busy getting a load on here. You see the TYM tractor there. I got that all straightened out, got the bucket all back on it. Jacob's way over there in the background. My younger son, he's putting on a load of bagged softwood, and we're each gonna take a load down to the campground. So I'll get back to you once I have a load on, and appreciate you watching. Thank you. Well, here we are, everybody. We've got both trucks loaded. Got 80 bundles or 80 bags of softwood on this truck in the red bags, 70 bags of hardwood in the yellow bags on this truck, and then I've got the back seat full of kindling bundles. Go down to the campground, get them all filled back up again. I hope everybody has a great Memorial Day weekend, a safe, happy, healthy one, and takes a moment to remember those that are no longer with us and those that have made the ultimate sacrifice. We have started a Facebook page for Wood Times in the 207, gaining a little bit of traction there. Appreciate it if you watch our videos, click the like button, subscribe to our channel. That would make us really happy. Share them with your friends. Hope everybody has a great day. Thank you.